Super Awoken Finn, 6-star Finn, Super Finn, whatever you want to call him, is going to be a brand new unit. Now, I already kind of assumed this, but I was still hoping for him just being the old unit that's been upgraded. Since his equipment slots are the exact same as the old Finns, on top of this, also the way how they kind of presented Super Awoken Finn going from 90 to 120 and all this stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, this has to be the old Finn that's getting buffed to be the Super Awoken Finn. I was wrong. Here's a screenshot from the official Grand Summoner's Japanese website, and as you see here, there is a line that says, Super Awoken characters come awoken. So that's completely different than what we have currently, and not only do they become awakened, it also says characters that are previously awakened cannot super awaken. This is a huge bummer. I talked about this recently on my live stream and I was brainstorming with all you guys because I really thought that it was possible this guy could be a old unit getting buffed. But the question is, why am I making this video? Well, in that live stream, I talked about some of my fears and some of my things that I hope that they do going forward with this new 6-star system. I kind of wanted to put them all into a video and not really have it tied to a live stream because you may have to skip around to see it and all that type of stuff. And I feel like it would be a little bit better if I just organized it all in a neat little video. I'm not affiliated with Grand Summoners in any way, apart from I just give them money whenever I do summons. So I don't have any insider information or anything of the sort. Do I like it being the way that it is? No, I actually hate it. I think this is possibly one of the worst decisions that Grand Summoners could ever make in a game, and I really hope that they take consideration when handling this. Just like everybody, I would have loved if this was the Easy A system that Dokkan has, where older units get buffed and they become super meta and extremely good again. Even if they would have went with that, at some point we would have reached this exact predicament. They would release a 6-star character in the gacha pool that's brand new, no one's ever seen them before, and that would have been that. Which still would have sucked, I want to say, but it would have been different because they would have took the free-to-play route first and, you know, kind of catering to everybody and catering to the vets and everything like that, instead of just instantly, here's a new unit that has the new 6-star system, and they're probably going to be meta. So here you go. But that's all that I want to say about how I feel. Now, though, I want to mention some things that I have on my wish list, I guess you would call it, for the 6-star system. Since this is a new system, and since this is a brand new summoning mechanic, or the case may be, coming to the game, here's how I would like them to handle it. The 6-stars that are coming to the game need to be the same rate as the current Hero Festival units that are on the banners. They do not need to be at a lower rate. If the rates are different, they need to adjust the rates overall for everybody. Because Grand Summoners has always alienated the free-to-play players from the paid players. The paid players has always had a clear advantage over the free-to-play players. Let me just say, this isn't just a Grand Summoners thing. This is in any gacha game. Most of the time, paid players always have an advantage, which makes sense. They spend money. However, I feel like it's to a very large degree in Grand Summoners. Paid players always get a guaranteed multi, free-to-play players don't. So if the 6-star characters come out and the 6-star characters have a lower rate in the gacha pool than the other 5-star characters that they have, then that's going to be a problem. I think that needs to be fixed ASAP by correcting the rates. I don't know if you give us a guaranteed 5-star every multi. I don't know if that would be the case, and just take away the whole paid multi is the only thing that gives you 5-star guarantees all the time, or if you just shorten the pool of 5 stars to make the pool not so diluted. Either way, I think that you do fix the rates if you are planning on putting them at a lower rate. Next thing I would like to mention is that I don't think 6 stars should become the new norm. I think that we should expect a 6-star every 3 to 4 months. I do not think that we should get a 6-star every single week or every other week. Every 3 months, every 2 months, every 4 months, something like that. It should not be a every week type of deal like how it is now whenever they release the Hero Festival units. Pretty much a new Hero Fest comes out every 2 weeks in Japan. Grand Summoners should kind of treat this like the LRs in Dokkan. Of course, not nowadays Dokkan, but back in the day Dokkan, they didn't used to release LRs every single banner. They would release them every so often. I think that's the case that should be taken with 6-star system for right now. I also want to say that I think that Awoken units should still be released alongside the 6 stars. This kind of coincides with the other point I just mentioned. Like I mentioned before, I don't want 6 stars to be the new norm. I still want Awoken units to be usable. I still want to be excited whenever we get a new Awoken character. I don't just want only 6 stars to be prevalent and that's it. I would love for the two to coexist, where we have the Awoken characters and we have the 6 stars all together together in harmony. If you make everything a 6-star, then we're gonna run into some very big problems in terms of content, in terms of power creep, just in terms of the game in general. It's gonna run into a lot of issues, especially if these characters are as broken as I'm thinking they're going to be. And one of the last things that I want to mention on the wish list is actually going to be about the equipment and not the units. And that will be 6-star equips should be free for the first year and a half. They already teased that a 6-star equip would be available from the new dungeon fight that you're going to be able to do to get Super Awoken Finn. And because they're doing this, I want to add some extra fuel to the fire and say you guys probably shouldn't add any to the gacha for another year and a half. Maybe even a year. Don't do it instantly, because at that point it's going to be kind of weird. They know this too, because not every character can use 6-star equipment, only the Super Awoken characters, which is another reason that power creep could be extremely prevalent, and it's more than likely going to be, because if these 6-star equips are like true arts in your back pocket, like I mentioned before, that's going to be wild. And then the final wish that I have on my wish list, the 6-star characters should only be tied to main story characters in the beginning, or plot characters. If they are not a main story character, they should not get a 6-star. We do not want 6-star crossover units already happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So I really hope that they don't do that, and for like the first year or whatever, it's only story characters that are going to be getting 6 stars. And then eventually, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it will happen where we get a 6-star crossover character. Hopefully by that point there's been a lot of improvements to the system and possibly even the gacha, and there's just been an overall improvement to the game, so it won't be as shocking to everybody when it happens. That's pretty much all I want to say. Another question that I seen a few people ask was, OP, do you think that this necessarily kills the game? Are you going to be leaving the game? Are you going to be quitting because of this? Since this is, you know, extremely predatory, this kind of is like a spit in the face to all the players that's been playing the game for a long time. It kind of invalidates your investment, especially if these 6-star characters completely power creep the old ones. I say I'm going to wait and I'm going to see how it goes. I don't want to doom post or anything like that. I don't think that should be a thing. I think we should all take it with a grain of salt and just see how it plays out in the beginning. I don't think we should judge it too hard, since we barely know anything at the moment and we're pretty much just grasping at straws. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. I have faith. I know some people don't, but you know, I always try to look at the bright side of things, and I'm like, maybe it won't be bad. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at the finer things and hope for the best. So thank you all for coming out. Tell me down below how you all feel about this. Right now, like I said, you know, we don't have a lot of concrete information, so it's possible that they're already looking into this type of stuff and they already have a lot of this stuff answered for us, and we're gonna know for sure very soon, because it's the 27th right now, and I want to say that we're probably gonna know everything to do with Super Awakening by the 30th or maybe the 1st of October. Either way, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all again for coming out. It's been your boy P, and last but not least, don't forget to drink water.